Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to know that you can run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Tuesday, Mosh Pit. I hope your Memorial Day weekends were awesome and you had a great Memorial Day yesterday. For those of you who celebrated it, we're waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes before we get another tally on the like streak goal down below. And thank you all very much for the feedback on the new like streak goal. Also, don't forget that tonight will be the YouTube stream starting about 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure you check that out. And also, welcome on new members of the Mosh Pit. It's great to have you here as a subscriber. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Diligent Session 299 on the Invicta subreddit. Top thread was the necessities of a great Saturday. Yep, this Invicta video with a whole watched playlist, some Spotify. I can't tell if that's, I can't tell what music that is. It looks hopefully metal. And then, of course, playing Isaac yourself. Thank you very much to Diligent Session and everyone who upvoted that awesome picture. Remember, if you want to submit your own, then check out the Sinvicta subreddit /r/Sinvicta. Here's the seed today. We got Guppy's Collar. Alpha Delta Hotel 7, Kilo Sierra Papa 6. We got Let Me Get Down. Oh, boy. We also have the golden, that's the golden circuit board. What's the name of it? I don't even remember the name of that one. Expansion pack. So I don't think that the golden variant does anything. If it did, external information mods definitely would have said something, but it's going to give us 1 or 2 extra effects that we get. Now, as you just saw right there, we just used Let Me Get Down, and immediately I'm glad this happened, because I get to tell you exactly the reason why I don't like to use Let Me Get Down. People have been saying that they want to see a Let Me Get Down Judging of Isaac. I don't think it's going to really matter if we do one there, because obviously the way that Lemegeton works is that you get a random item based on the item pool that you're currently in for the room. So if we used it inside of a Devil Deal, you would get a Devil Deal item. In this case, we're in the global item room, so we've given ourselves Taurus. But immediately, it puts on display the reason why I don't like the book at all. It can give you very, very, very bad, if not sometimes deadly tear effect or deadly wisps. That includes Isaac's heart and other nasty ones that you just wouldn't like. So, for example, we wouldn't necessarily want Taurus at a random time, because it's just going to kill our movement speed, and we can't get rid of it until we get rid of the wisp, the Let Me Get Down wisp. And now it's gone, thankfully. Right before we lost the invincibility, then of course we get hit anyway, so who's the real fool? But yeah, I do not like Lemegeton. Let Me Get Down. It's too much of a danger, too much of a risk. You can get Ipecac and really bad. You can get really bad combos from it, and oftentimes you do. You get very conflicting items from the wisps, and it's just not worth the risk. And the reason why I don't really want to do a Judging of Isaac on it is because it's not that I'm unwilling to change my stance, but it's because it's such a random item that it's not going to really reflect. We would have to do an entire week of Let Me Get Down, and I am not going to do that. I'm sorry. I think it's better off if we just take a pass on that one. So in other words, we are going to be looking forward to getting rid of Let Me Get Down the first opportunity that we get. Only real good thing I can say about it is that it does count towards the bookworm, and that's about it. We're going to last week's question of the episode, coming in from Uni Yume, who said, question of the episode, this is similar to today's question about the double item effects, but how would you feel about having golden items similar to trinkets, where each item that spawns has a 1% chance of being a golden variant that has added effects or whatever the double item effect was? I like this idea because, again, it provides with a little bit more variety. It brings a little uncertainty factor into Isaac, and it can be very rewarding for a very, very low chance of something good happening. It's kind of like you're testing your luck. In an ideal world, if I was in charge of everything, I would say that your luck would affect those type of chances. I would say that your luck would affect those type of chances, and possibly make it to where you could even get a, not guaranteed, you'd probably have to put it on at a cap at like 15% or something like that, but a better than the base value chance at getting a double golden item. So if you had, say, a golden mutant spider, you would have a 5th shot, just as if you had 2 quad shots without any of the downside to it. That would be very cool. If you had double Polyphemus, it would give it just an extra stacking buff that gives you an even greater multiplier, a damage multiplier. If you had a Golden Mom's Knife, maybe it would do some kind of special AoE twirl or like a Spirit Sword-esque type twirl at the end of it, where it affects targets in greater radiuses than where it usually would. Something like that would be very interesting. Now, are we ever going to see something like that? No. No, we will never see something like that. You would have to see it coming from a mod, but it would never be official. Unless someone makes one good enough that the game just adopts anyway, which is definitely possible. Get a death card here. And Splunker Helm. Splunker Helm is going to show us all the secret rooms and also reveal parts of the map that we normally wouldn't have been able to see without having some kind of mapping. And Splunker Helm it does its great job. You get the guaranteed secret room and super secret room. You know exactly where you need to go. So I like it. I do like Splunker Helm a lot. If you can't get mapping, it's the next best thing. The old Dookie. Now, it's not the green Duke of Flies, so I don't necessarily have to use the death card here unless he starts getting a little wild hair about him. Like these old-timey country sayings. I'm not even country. I ain't even country out here. Staple, which is going to give us a nice damage upgrade, 1.52. And I think we will take Abadabba Ding Dong early because it is going to satisfy two things that we need, which is movement speed and more damage. So we'll also be taking Rotten Baby just because. Take Abadabba Ding Dong. We do not have a bomb. We could go into the shop, but good damage. I'm looking forward to everybody coming out tonight for the YouTube stream. That'd be great to see you. Great to have you. Mosh Pit absolutely destroyed last week's gifted sub goal. Compared to the previous week, it was unreal. And who knows what's going to happen tonight. No, it's always a great time. With respect to the Twitch Mosh Pit, it's just two different energies. Like YouTube, I would say YouTube is a more, I don't want to say upbeat because that sounds bad. YouTube is the more, there's a Tender Rock there, by the way. I wouldn't mind getting Tech Point 5, but we got to be careful with the Ipecac shot. Ooh. Of course. Streaming on YouTube definitely has a different level of hype. Sometimes. And obviously, I want to go on record saying that it's all the same group of people, okay? The YouTube Mosh Pit and the Twitch Mosh Pit, y'all are the same bunch of supporters, and I cannot thank you enough for it. But obviously, here on YouTube, it's streaming to a much larger audience, so there's a lot more interactivity going on, a lot more memes that go on, a lot more crowd work and that kind of thing. So it's just a different animal altogether, and I really enjoy the past. This will be going on to 5 weeks now in a row that we're doing a YouTube stream. Yeah, we get Lead Pencil as well. Man, this has been a fantastic floor for us. Okay, so I should have known that this was a dead end because it didn't continue on after. Look at that. Man, Counterfeit Penny is still doing work as well. So notice how the map continues to extend as long as there is a place to extend to. That is the effect of Spelunker Helm. And it lets you know, hey, by the way, if this hallway doesn't continue, it's the wrong way. You can also get to see exactly what type of room it is as well, which is very nice. And again, the added benefit of seeing all the secret rooms is muy bueno. Off to a very strong start here with Tech Point 5, Lead Pencil, Abadabba Ding Dong. We get another Tears Rate and Shot Speed upgrade, which is about the only thing bad right now is the shot speed. And I know it seems a little weird to be complaining about shot speed, but I've proven time and time again there is such thing as too much shot speed. Hope everybody liked the Nine Kings first impressions. At the time of this recording, I don't know if I've done a follow-up video or not. Hopefully people enjoyed it. Definitely seems right up my alley, and the fact that it's in early access too is pretty exciting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, go check out on Sunday afternoons videos, the first impressions of Nine Kings, a brand new roguelike. Take the eraser here. It's going to give us more value because obviously we weren't even using Let Me Get Down. We know this is a dead end. I'm looking for erase targets. NASA worms, I don't really care too much about. We have enough damage and piercing shots with Tech Point 5 to really nullify their threat. This is what I'm looking for. This is all. These are juicy targets. Are you kidding me? He stopped at the last second, dude. I hate it. Could have just erased bonies there, Eden. I was also trying to reposition myself to stop Rotten Baby from killing the bonies, and that also caused us to fumble the bag there. The nickel. And let's go check out the super secret room. Again, there's no guesswork to where the secret rooms are going to be. Okay. You know that this room is going to be filled with Mr. Mines. Excuse me. I tried to catch it. It came out of nowhere. Ugh. I mean, somebody's talking about me. That's what Mama Victor used to say. Gonna be Peep. I don't think Peep has a snowball's chance in hell to stop us here. No, it's 9:41 and we're already going to Depths 1. Good lord. Wow, Sty is a great upgrade too. Now, somebody also said for the idea for the Judging of Isaac, which may or may not go into hiatus mode in the near future, not this week, but somebody also said that we could do a rotation of, wow, okay, game. All this in a dark room, huh? We could go back and forth between a rotation on Wednesdays for the Judging of Isaac and Wacky Wednesdays. That's also a possibility. I'm not against it. I definitely was a little bit discouraged that the Isaac's Heart episode, to me, the Isaac's Heart Judging of Isaac was peak possibility for the series, for the mini-series. I figured we're playing a very, very highly requested item, an extremely dangerous item, and we are also doing it on the YouTube save file. If that doesn't get people hyped up for the sub-series, then it may just be time to shelve it for a bit. So we'll see. I'm not going to lose my opportunity to get rid of spiders or bonies this time again. We have one bomb. I'm going to save the bomb because something in my brain is telling me that we needed the bomb. I'm just being honest. I like to include everyone behind any of the major decisions for the channel. Love how that floor liquor was glued to our position no matter where we went. I'll say definitely the same goes for blueprints. I do still like the game, but it does feel like we're getting to a point now where the game is going to start having some really, really obscure puzzles to the point of it's going to come down to staring at the same wall over again or looking at a puzzle for end on end until either we we figure it out, or it's just not going to happen. By the way, Curse of Darkness is just giving nothing but black and yellow enemies. So I'm going to get rid of the dark bonies because I don't think we're ever going to see the light bonies. The blueprints is definitely... I'm starting to get to the point now where things are feeling a little bit too cryptic. And I definitely don't want to sit and stare in a room for an hour. That wouldn't make very good video. If I can't make good videos of a game, I start to lose interest, and then eventually I just stop playing. But for a sub-series, I think the blue, or not sub-series, but for the sister series or second slot series, Blueprints did very well on the channel. It was a good romp. I'm very proud that I was able to get to the ending of the game, at least the first ending, whatever you want to call it, of the game, without looking anything up, without getting spoiled, just figuring stuff out on my own in my own way. And that's all I could really ever ask for a new game, especially one that is very, very, very subject to spoilers. So I'm proud about that. Now, again, I'm talking here in the past tense because I do not know I don't know if I've made that call yet or not. By the time this video comes out on Tuesday, I may have. But we'll see. Synth oil here, it's going to be, again, another great range and damage upgrade. We're going to need all the range in this room here. So we have plenty, oh my gosh, we have plenty of time to get to boss rush here. We could clear this entire floor and still have opportunity to get to boss rush. Oh, bum. After Penny been doing work for us too. Steam sale? Oh, oh, mama. Now, you know your boy's excited about Cursed Penny. I know that some people don't like teleport meta. But when it works, it works. Ouroboros worm is Ouroboros bad. Still trying to suss out where everything is for the map. Still haven't seen the shop or item room, which means they're right next to each other. There's the item room. To take down Head of the Keepers. I honestly would love to erase hosts. Or Globins or anything. Even the Dark Chargers are definitely up on the chopping block. We get Halo of Flies, which is an excellent damage, excellent defensive upgrade. And this must be our shop. Get crowned is not bad. Big chub. Technically, this is the biggest chub. Coupon, eh. We could use the coupon here after I use the eraser. I'm going to use the eraser first. These are definitely either hands I want to remove or spiders. Don't bung it up, Eden. Don't bung it up. He's done it. Okay, so what we can do now is go get the coupon, which will give us some... Oh my gosh, dude. This will give us some free Devil Deal items or shop items. Then I think we go take Cursed Penny to get a little bit of that good teleport action. Hopefully. Wicked Crown is tempting though. So we say thank you to the eraser. I did bung up the erasing of the bonies, but that's okay. Okay, so you just saw that right there, right before we went into that room. The Ipecac Tech Point 5 shot did proc, so just a quick reminder that you got to be careful with Tech Point 5 now. Why did they add that? I don't know. That's on bolus, I guess. But if you start doing that, there's going to be a lot of whys in your common questions about the Binding of Isaac Repentance. There's definitely the expansion of why, though. It really is an apt question to anything that they've balanced or done in Repentance Plus, or changed for better or for worse. I think it's a very, very good way to describe Repentance. Might be biased there, but we love Little Gertie and Chemical Peel, but I think we'll fade that one. All right, so Spelunker Helm has given us multiple avenues. See, this is what I would have loved to erase right here at Globins, especially wide-eyed Globins. Should get a coin out of here, and we don't. Ooh. The Soul of Cain. I mean, it's possible it could be in here. I'm just going to do it. It's not. First Penny giving us the teleport in a direction. I don't know if it's the right or wrong direction, but it definitely teleported us in a direction. Thanks to Spelunker Helm, though, we'll be able to figure it out real quick. Wow, another damage upgrade. Just random damage upgrades everywhere. Okay, this one looks promising. I see you, Cursed Penny. I see you. See you. We're going to pass on that and wait. Wait. Okay, still looking good. Still looking good. Still looking good. It's getting a little annoying now with these. Look at this. It's like the game forgot how to make a map and just said, "I don't know." It looks like it almost made a coherent map. Kind of like looking at Dracula's Castle in Castlevania 1 and just seeing a bunch of just nowhere steps go nowhere. What this map is. It's a hallway that leads to basically nowhere and a circle that does not fully complete. Speedball. I will take a nice speed upgrade and we get another non-devil deal right after we got the coupon. Yeah. It is funny how the Mosh Pit reacted to the Greedier run on Saturday. It's funny and a little surprising, but also not surprising. So, some people were saying that they've never seen Greedier. Other people say they do not like Greedier on the channel. Or Greed Mode, period. They think it's lame. They say it's lame. Gonna use the stars card to get out of here. Not the right way to go. We know this is a dead end because the hallway to the east does not extend anywhere, so we can only go south. I'm gonna go back in the secret room and take a chance here. Oh baby, look at that! Teleport meta is on. You love to see it. But some people say they just don't like greed mode. Some people say they love it, but they don't like Greedier. And the only reason why I did that was because, again, I said in that video, there's a very real possibility that someone on my channel who's only seen my channel for Isaac has never actually even seen Greedier, period. And that was further evidenced by the fact that somebody left a comment on that video talking about how they didn't even know that Greed had a second phase. So that was all the necessary. You know what? We can get 50-50 here. Yeah, there we go. That was all the vindication that I needed to say. It was a good idea. But what's surprising and unsurprising about it, though, is that obviously we play Eden here. I love Eden. I love playing Eden. It's my favorite character in the world. But sometimes people want to see some stuff different. But as it stands, traditionally speaking, whenever I have changed it up, whether it be with Wacky Wednesday, Judging of Isaac, the one-off Greed runs or Greedier runs, etc., more often than not, those videos get far, far, far less views than regular Eden runs. So as much as I would love to say that people enjoy all the videos, yeah, there's a statue over there, on the channel, that's just simply not the case. People enjoy Eden runs on the channel. It's what they've grown accustomed to. It's just what they know. All these are dead ends over here. Thank you, Splunkerhelm, for saving me the trouble. Great block by Halo of Flies there. Hey, there we go. 2 great teleports. Out of 3 so far. I guess what I'm trying to get at is that the same people who ask me to switch it up to see different modes, do different mods, do different characters, that kind of thing, I feel like only maybe a fraction of them watch the videos where it's anything other than Eden. I do try to please as many people as possible, though, because I recognize that we're kind of in our way when it comes to playing Isaac. But I won't deny that I just absolutely love playing Eden. It's the perfect mixture of difficulty and fun because it is random, and it really tests your knowledge about what do you know about all the items in Isaac. But I do wish that I do wish that people watch the non-Eden runs as often as they watch the Eden runs sometimes. Which is the whole point that I was getting back to when I was talking about Judging of Isaac earlier in this episode, which was that I felt like that the Judging of Isaac on Isaac's Heart was peak for that series. We had an impromptu TM Trainer Double Jeopardy, which ended in disaster. You haven't seen that one. And but I was not, and still am not willing. Oh my gosh, did we get taken straight to Lamb? I was not, and still am not willing to willingly take TM Trainer ever on any save file, unless if it's the beginning of like a new streak or something like that. Wow, another fantastic. Look how much room that we saved. We were going the wrong way, too. Teleport meta, baby. Teleport meta. Some people don't like it. I love it. And to be clear, because somebody was a little bit rude about this in the comments the other day. They said that they don't like teleporting because it feels like I'm just trying to get the video over and done with. When that's not the case at all. I love teleport meta because I think it is a fun way to play, and demonstrating how awesome it can be safety-wise is also very, very fun and cool to me. To show you that, look how many spaces, look how many wrong directions we saved ourselves in going. I'm not trying to rush through. If I wanted to speed run every single one of these videos, I probably could, but there'd be no enjoyment in that. It would just be through the combine with episode after episode, and that's it. No. We want to have fun. We want to give people something to cheer about, something to be excited about. Not just trying to crank out videos at an alarming speed and alarming rate. It's not how I do things here. I do love me some teleport meta. Yeah, we're going to do a victory lap. Come on now. I can see November 4, Tango November, Lima 1, Hotel 6. And again, it goes down to, it's one of those things where I am playing something unorthodox. I came up with the Blackheart bombing method. I enjoyed having the orbital play that we had in pretty much every single version of Isaac other than this one. And those showing players... What's going on with our score? Why's our score going down like that? That's weird. Is it? It's never done that, has it? Hang on, I gotta let me message Zombolus real quick here. Unless has the victory timer score always done that? I feel like it hasn't. Has the victory lap timer always green downward at an accelerated rate? Score is not the timer. I'm recording and typing this to you while still recording for YouTube. And I am also narrating every word I type on the microphone. There you go. That's the majority of how me and Zombolus' conversations go, is me just being an idiot. Me trying to push his buttons. I don't ever recall seeing the scoreboard just fly downward like that. So either I've been the most aloof person that has ever existed, which is definitely a possibility, or something crazy going on here. Oh yeah, we erased stuff. Also have no keys. Not a good time for D-Pin. Get Binky. We are already far beyond capped for tiers here. Take the sack altar. And no! Well, not only do we not get to have the coupon, we now also don't get what we used our sack altar for. Gives us 5 cents at least, but... And that's the downside of Cursed Penny right there, as you just saw. Oh, it's so open. Whew! Alright. Boy, that was close. Go ahead and take you, let's take you, and let's take you. Even though Betrayal is not that great, we'll still take it. When you play this game long enough, changes kind of stick out to you, and that's definitely not a change. That's not something I've ever noticed before. Is the scoreboard in the victory lap. Maybe it's always been like that, and I'm just going crazy, which is also a very real possibility. I would say it's a non-zero chance of that happening. In fact, I would be unsurprised if it's always been like that, and I just flat out just never looked at it before. I don't know why it's sticking out now, though. Maybe it's what is the name of that phenomena? The psychological phenomena of how something has always been. It's always been like that. You just never noticed it because it was kind of accepted in a certain way. Like the Bernstein Bears has always been. It's never been the Berenstein Bears. It's always been the Bernstein Bears or something like that. I don't know the name of that concept. I've heard it before. It's not Munchausen. Whatever that syndrome is called. Absolutely dominating this run here. We even one shot that mushroom without the hat even being up. For the movement speed upgrade, we might as well. It's the only thing we haven't had capped yet. Let's see. Oh, the Mandela effect. That's right. It's the Mandela effect. I just looked it up. Common examples of Mandela effect. Now we're getting down to it. Famous line, Luke, I am your father, is actually, no, I am your father. Well, I knew that. Snow White, the Evil Queen says, mirror, mirror, magic mirror on the wall. Not mirror, mirror on the wall. Oh. I always thought it said mirror, mirror. So, yeah, I'm guilty of that one. Wizard of Oz, Dorothy says, Toto, I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Not Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Well, I knew that one. That one was, yeah, that one's not surprising. The Berenstein Bears, many people recall the spelling as the Berenstein Bears instead of the Berenstain Bears. Fruit of the Loom, the logo is commonly misremembered as having a cornucopia. That's the one that really blew my mind. Because you think you've seen it in your brain. You've seen that cornucopia before. I remember seeing a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo, and it's just not there. Mickey Mouse, some people recall Mickey Mouse wearing suspenders and Steamboat Willie. No. Pikachu, many remember Pikachu having a black tipped tail. No? He's always had a yellow tail. To me, anyway. That one I'm not down with. Monopoly Man, many people remember him wearing a monocle. No, I don't think I remember ever seeing him have a monocle. Brand names. Fruit Loops. Sometimes some recall as Fruit Loops. It's F-R-O-O-T? What? Wait a second. Fruit Loops is F-R-O-O-T? Oh, I guess that makes sense because of loops, but hang on. Now I gotta see this. Yeah, now there's just a bunch of images where it shows both Fruit Loops and Fruit Loops. That doesn't help me at all. We're on a mission today. It's a Tuesday. Come on. Everyone was cutting loose yesterday for Memorial Day, having a good time, eating some good old-fashioned barbecue, going to pools and stuff. Febreze. Some remember the air freshener as Febreze. It's spelled F-E-B-R-E-Z-E. What? Skechers. I remember the sneaker brand as Skechers with a T. No, I don't remember that one. Oscar Mayer. Some recall the brand as Oscar Mayer. Wait, it's not spelled with an A? Or no, it is spelled with an A. Okay, okay. Whew. I was about to lose my mind here. Yeah, anyway, that's the Mandela effect. You think you knew something about something, and it's never been that way. Taking to the library here. The bookworm, finally you get the bookworm transformation. What's over here? Nothing. I wonder if there's any Mandela effects in Isaac. Oh, I legitimately didn't even see that worm there. It was moving at the exact perfect rate and angle that Cuban Meat was going for. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I don't know where, but we're getting there. Nice, okay, we got to the item room. I think the boss room is up here. Okay. They just have a ton of examples. Movie called Shazam. Some believe there was a 1990s movie with Sinbad as a genie. What? I remember that movie. Some believe there was a 1990s movie with Sinbad as a genie. That movie never existed? What? No, that can't be right. You're telling me that there was never a Sinbad movie? Where it's called Shazam? Oh no. That can't be right. I feel like I remember seeing trailers for that movie. Fool card here. Got a fool card. Why do I vividly remember seeing Sinbad dressed up in a genie outfit for a movie called Shazam? That one's blowing my mind right now. You're telling me that movie never existed? Was it a skit on his show or something? It had to be something like that. Or he played a character on Saturday Night Live or something like that. Because that definitely existed. I'm not misremembering that. This is when I need my best friend Justin to help me out here. If anyone knows, Justin would know. Spectral Tears are fantastic, and this is going to be Gubby! You didn't even have to double it. I think Libra is just a straight up damage upgrade. Yeah. And it also Giga Pumps our tears rate as well. We need to go to this item room here. Golden teleporter, meh. There's no way that movie didn't exist. If I type in Sinbad Shazam, I'm going to find a poster that looks very familiar, I bet. I know that Shazam was played by Shaquille O'Neal, but there was a different character. Someone even made a video talking about this effect with what I feel like was the VHS cover. And it says this ain't real. I don't know what to believe anymore. Shazam. Someone made a Reddit thread. Now we're really diving into the rabbit hole now. Someone made a Reddit thread. We're just this is what you all wanted, right? Was it an Isaac episode where we pause every 10 seconds to go to Reddit? We're in deep now, right? This is a journey that we're all on together. Popular internet theory is that Sinbad played a genie in a 90s movie that doesn't actually exist. Many people confuse Kazam, starring Shaq, with Sinbad somehow, but people are adamant they recall a movie where Sinbad played a magical companion to a young boy. The movie is called Aliens for Breakfast. All this from a memory of made for TV and very, very forgetful. Had basic similarities to Kazam. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I 100% remember seeing Sinbad dressed as a genie. Or maybe not Shazam, but it definitely had. So there was something that existed that had Sinbad as a genie. That I will die on that hill for. Really want to take D Bizzle, but we definitely can't. Where's our extra life coming from? Oh, that's right. We have the inner child. Use justice on the next floor so we can teleport with First Penny. Oh my goodness, we went across the world right here. And look at that, right to the boss too. And we do have to be careful. We don't have a lot of HP, and we don't have any HP generators either. But what we do have is Guppy, Hive Mind, and a whole butt ton of damage. And of course, teleport meta, which is obviously going to keep us safe. Curse the Blind. Really happy that we got Spectral Tears. Big plus for us. Should have known this was not the right way to go. I'm not looking at the map. The only right way to go here is down. Golden key. There we go, baby. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Teleport meta is so dang good. When it works out, you feel like an absolute god of the game. You get to remove so much danger out of a level when you can just skip most of it. And Isaac, that's a very good thing, especially when we're looking at a low-life situation right now, despite us having Libra and a ton of stats. We gotta be careful. There's the unknown. We know exactly how much HP we have, though. It's 3. I actually don't want chocolate milk. I think it's a downgrade here. This would have been a perfect room to erase here. You know that's a dead end down there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Curse Penny. Show the naysayers how it's done. Straight to Blue Baby. Look at the amount of space that we just said nope. Thanks, but no thanks to. Wow. Curse Penny. Showing you the ropes, showing you how it's done. When it's in a good mood, it's amazing. So thank you for watching, everybody, and thanks for sticking with this episode if you're still watching it. I know that the constant pausing and stuff is a little bit strange, but and now the score is going down. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at some old Sinvicta videos to see if it's always been like that. Zombolas didn't even answer me. It is 3:06 in the morning, but thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I hope you had a great holiday weekend as well. Welcome to all new subscribers. here in the mosh pit. Don't forget, tonight, coming up in about 4 hours from now-ish or so, I'll be live here on YouTube. Make sure you have notifications turned on so you get notified when I do actually go live. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like things to patrons of mine like Dimble Wimble, Pokey Stick, and Shock Top. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of tonight's episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.